Hello and welcome to the Logan Show podcast. We're back. The Logan Show podcast is back. And you may say, Logan, what happened? Why were you gone so long? Well, I have no explanation other than laziness. But we're here. We're happy to be back. And the main reason actually we came back is because there's this new podcast kind of video show called The Shimmy Show, which recently came out. And it's basically Jimmy Needham, singer, his friend Shane, who's a speaker, came together to make this sort of talk show they do online. And we started watching it and realizing that they kind of were ripping off stuff that we had already done. Not stuff we'd done recently. If you didn't know, me and Matt actually had a show back in 1995, or actually no, it was 1997. 1997, I'm sorry, get my years confused, called the Log-at Show. And I'm going to show you first I'll show you some Shimmy Show clips, and then I'm going to show you kind of what we did, all right? And you be the judge of who's correct. If we're correct, Shimmy Show, we're coming after you.
The tragedy about babies is you can't eat them. If they're kids, I like them. And I would never sell one. I'm Jimmy Needham. And this is my baby. Babies are not turtles.
Babies are not doves.
Babies are not sleigh.
Babies are not Max.
Whose baby is this?
I don't even know.
I stole this child.
Email us if you want this baby.
The tragedy about babies is you can't eat them. If they're kids, I like them. I'm Logan Seculo, and this is my baby. Babies are not turtles.
They're not cement blocks.
Babies are not Christian pop stars.
They are not bulldozers that run over old grandmothers.
Good night. Whose baby is this?
If you want this baby, email us.
Not good enough for you? Oh, yeah? Well, here's first the Shimmy Show Open, which they're doing now, and then the Log-at Show Open that we've been using.
I'm going your way, even though I cannot see in front of me. Oh, and I'm going your way, even though I feel lost to see it. I'm going. In front of me, oh, and I'm going your way, even though I feel lost to see it.
If that wasn't convincing for you, I don't know what will be, but I'll try to work more at it. Here's a couple more little shots here and there of their show and our show. Welcome to the Log-at Show. It's good to see everybody out there.
It's good to see everybody out there.
It's going to be a great show.
It's going to be a great show.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good.
That is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Pull!
That is the worst trick that I've ever seen in my life. Hey, welcome back. It's great to see all of you.
We got a couple things to talk about. Let's do them in alphabetical order.
All right, 1A,
A.
MySpace. We have a brilliant idea for this thing called MySpace, where people will get together on the internet, this new thing you guys are doing, and they'll talk to people.
We'll talk to people.
B,
2.
Facebook. And that's what people are going to use when they get sick of MySpace.
And we've got, like, the only friend out there.
We have 2 friends.
We have, like, 10 megabytes of friends.
We have 100 million megabytes.
We have 800 billion megabytes.
Kilobytes per second.
Friends.
56K. Oh, yeah, just upgraded.
We have a lot to talk about today.
We have 4 things to talk about today.
We are going to talk about them now.
Let's talk about them in alphabetical order.
1.
A.
Facebook.
2.
MySpace.
We'll go with Facebook.
Anyways, we have 7 billion members.
There's 800 million members.
That's right. We have 600 members.
And 487 of those are our friends, personally.
Name me 2 people that own scanners.
That guy and that guy.
And who's not? Name 2 people who aren't on Facebook, and I'll name you 12 that are.
That guy and that girl.
So you might be saying, hey, would you like to have the Log-at Show at your church or youth group?
You know you would.
We'll come to you singing all the new hits. What are we going to be singing?
Lord, I lift name on high, every move I make.
Can we demonstrate? Big, big house with lots and lots of room.
Some of you might be asking, hey, how can we bring the Shimmy Show to our church? Let me tell you. A huge car. Or...
Is that a fat joke?
That was a fat joke. I lost 70 pounds.
With Diet Coke and Diet Soda, I've gained 70 pounds.
70 pounds.
Yes, I used to be very skinny.
Welcome to the Log-at Show. I am Logan. I'm Matt.
Oh!
Some
You
of
did.
you might know that.
That's right.
And that's just a small sample of what the Shimmy Show is doing to us. The Log-at Show was, a project of my heart. You know what else is in my heart?
No, Hanson #1 in my heart.
Well, guys, if you want to see the rest of the Log-at Show, let me know, email us, and maybe I'll post an old episode up for you. All right? See you next time on the Logan Show podcast. And if you feel like it, go to theshimmyshow.com, send them a little email.
I would never kill you in public.
Did you repeat everything I say?
No. Why do you talk?
Why do you repeat everything I say?
Why do you talk?